One News Now. More people are flocking to LTO offices this week to apply for licenses. To give us the latest on the ground, Greg Gregorio is reporting live from the Land Transportation Office in Quezon City. Greg, looks like you have a bunch of people there. How is the situation at the LTO?
Charles, after the resumption of operations of the LTO Licensing Center in Quezon City on June 3, certain adjustments have been made to handle the influx of applicants amid the pandemic.
The LTO currently operates at 70% skeletal workforce due to the implementation of general community quarantine in NCR. Despite this, they have extended their operations by 3 more hours. This means that they are now open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to deal with the surge in licensed applicants.
Most people, they wanted to get a license kasi for the reason na they don't want to go into public transportation para meron silang sarili nilang service.
However, the agency admits that unlike the usual 700 applicants during pre-COVID times, they can only accommodate around 500 people now. Paras explains that in accordance to the strict implementation of physical distancing, they can only accommodate around 50 examiners at a given time.
Dati kahit dikit-dikit tayo, it's okay. Hindi naman siya problema. So, it's a matter of serving the public ng mas mabilis. Ngayon, hindi kasi yung problema yung mabilis. Kailangan namin yung physical distancing ang pinaka-importante.
Thus, they appeal to the public to opt for a scheduled appointment rather than walk in. Online application for appointment may be done through www.lto.net.ph or through messaging the LTO Quezon City Licensing Center Facebook page. You can also make an appointment for a later date by personally visiting the office. Those who applied through online portals will receive either text or email confirmation, while those with physical application will be given appointment slip of their schedule, date, and time of appointment. But the agency clarifies they can still accommodate walk-ins on a limited capacity, depending on the cancelled scheduled appointment, although they might have to wait for at least 4 to 6 hours.
Charles, the LTO calls on those with appointments to come earlier than their schedule, as they would not accommodate those latecomers. And as of now, online application for the dates until June 19 have already been fully booked. The next available dates are from June 22 to 26. Charles?
All right, thanks for that, Greg. That was Greg Gregorio reporting live from Quezon City. Rappler CEO Ressa insists there's more to her conviction than just a cyber libel case. Speaking on One News' The Chiefs, Ressa questioned Wilfredo Keng's move to complain about the article 5 years after its first publication. Ressa noted that this was also around the same time when President Duterte's attacks against the online news agency started.
Technically, libel doesn't turn on the failure to give the other side a chance to rebut. It doesn't constitute malice, and it doesn't actually make the article libelous. I don't think this is an issue about fair and balance. I don't think this is an issue about being a gatekeeper of journalism. I think this is a press freedom issue. I think it is a legal harassment. It is politically motivated.
Meanwhile, Keng's camp clarified that they did not single out Ressa among Rappler's editorial board. They added that even during the preliminary investigation, they included all of the members of the site's editorial board and its board of directors as respondents in the case.
It was not the decision of the private prosecutors. It was the decision of the DOJ who was conducting the preliminary investigation. That probable cause was clear with the writer, Mr. Reynaldo Santos, and the executive editor. Being the executive editor, they compared it to be no different than the editor-in-chief of a regular publication that would be presumed to conclusively know what is going on inside that publication.
Here are other stories we are keeping our eyes on. Speaking to Cito Beltran on One News' agenda, Tourism Secretary Berna Romulo Puyat says they're working on making medical facilities more accessible in tourist spots. She adds that the DOT is now in talks with private hospitals to enhance their capacity. to better deal with medical emergencies and possible COVID-19 patients. Since its launch last week, the DTI's CARES Program has only approved 12 out of more than 700 loan applications from small businesses. Only 1.2 million pesos out of the 1 billion peso project has been released to beneficiaries. And New Zealand confirms 2 new COVID-19 cases in the country, breaking its 24-day streak without any new cases. The patients traveled from the UK earlier this month, supposedly to attend the funeral. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. You can also visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.